Hey, hello, I'm Yolu. As you remember, we finished her face and neck in the last video, and now let's move on to her body. I gradually continue polygon loops from her neck onto the shoulders, but in my mind I'm thinking, trying to figure out if I have enough polygon density for the whole body, as it is the time and place to decide that, so we can have a clean topology lower on the body. The next thing I do is creating loops around the arms. This is a very important place, since during the animation it will be one of the most deformable parts of the body. That's why I work very carefully here. Another thing that we decide by making loops around the arms is how low poly they will be. And now, the simplest and most enjoyable part – continue loops that we have outlined on the body. I'm adding more loops closer to her armpit to make it deform better. Adding loops for her elbow. There are several ways to make topology for joints. For my low poly characters, I prefer this one, since it has proven itself very well. You have 2 loops on the bend of the arm, turn into 3 at the elbow. This way you will have much better deformation than just with 3 loops all around. Yeah, at that moment when I saw the hand almost finished, I realized that it was a bit too high poly. So I deleted 2 edges and rearranged the remaining. We are still making a low poly character here, don't we? I am moving on to the retopology of her chest. As you probably noticed, I didn't go on and finish her hand, since the crucial arm topology has already been laid down. And that's what's important to me. At this moment, I'm looking at the whole picture. I want to put down topological density through the entire character. And then we will work on the rest. I'm working on her dress. When you are doing a retopology, try to make polygons flow beautifully. A neat and beautiful topology often is very comfortable for rigging and deforms really well. I'm jumping to the belly retopology. I will copy her skirt loop and use the shrink wrap modifier to have the same number of loops and roughly the same location. As you can see, the mesh looks strangely transparent. That's because it's inverted. To invert normals in edit mode, press Alt+N and choose flip. And back to retopology. I will do 8 loops for her legs. Once again, I jumped to a big and easy to understand part to make it first, and then I will connect those parts. I really like this approach, as it helps a lot with the whole topology picture. And now we can work on connecting those parts. I'm adding more loops to the body. When I face tricky moments in retopology and something is clearly going wrong, I'm usually not trying to fix the situation at all. Instead, I just delete that part and start over. And often, I find solutions much faster. Her booty looks too low poly for me, so I will add edges to make it a bit more round. But we don't need them for the whole leg, so therefore I will make triangles lower down the leg to get rid of these additional edges. I used the same technique for the knee as I did for the elbow. I'm working on her shoes and trying to keep them very low poly. When we work on round objects, the faces that we draw often will not come out flat. Instead, they will be broken, bent. And even if everything looks good in Blender, when you export this model to a game engine, it will triangulate your model, and maybe in the wrong way. So I will add support edges to ensure that those broken polygons will keep their shapes as I want. That's it for now. In the next part, we start by connecting her legs with a skirt. See you all very soon. Bye bye!